ladies, welcome to your reading. So what we're checking on today? Soulmates in sexual relationships that are worth saving. Because some of these relationships is like you're better off without them. But some of them, they actually bring positive vibes to your life. Joy, peace, understanding, support, companionship, some of the good things. So we're checking for those nourishing ones, those ones that are actually worth saving. All right, so let's start with Aries. And in this reading, I'll be jotting down little notes to help me remember, so I can write your synopses at the end. And we'll also be doing the timestamps as well, so bear with me while I do that. And my cards, taking them out the rubber bands, putting them back because they're properly packed. And I don't know if I could pack them so nice and neat again, because now I'm like going outside and stuff like that with my readings. So I don't want to have to take them out and pack them back every time. That's just too much. So work with me, please. And I appreciate your patience, okay? So Aries at 129. Aries ladies. So let's see, what does God want to tell you in this situation? What's your message for the Aries ladies? All right, let's see, what is that going to tell you, Aries ladies? Is this? All right, Premier. Sorry. Okay, so we have the journey and we have awakening. So it says you are learning that every challenge you face has hidden gifts inside. And awakening says you are no longer letting people dictate and run your life for you. The underlying issue here is karma. So it says you may be involved in a situation that requires justice or fairness. And what you deserve is a good connection. All right. So the connection card says you're very connected to the heavenly realms. Then we have authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are and your life will change in the most amazing ways. Okay? So this is saying that there's a gift here for you and you're actually on a journey to collect that soulmate connection. So we have the journey and awakening. Yeah, so you're basically just now getting on the path. So the first step is for you to be authentic. Okay? Soul connections are completely connected to the soul. Okay? So if your soul is in the right place, you will put that energy out there and the universe will then reflect that back to you. So once your soul is in a high vibration, you'll be able to connect to a high vibrational soulmate. Okay, if your soul is in a low vibration, then the only type of people you attract to you is people of a low vibration. Okay, so God is saying that you're now awakening to this fact. It is your karma, so it will be justice for you to get a lovely partner. And the heavenly realms, God wants you to connect to the high vibration of yourself, because that is your authentic self-expression. To be generous, it says giving from your heart with no strings attached is what is needed now. And this is your authentic self-expression. You're actually a nice person. You're a giving person. And right now it's time for you to start to get back some of that beautiful energy that you've been putting out. So we have empath. It says you may be confusing other people's energy with your own. And I've done a reading for you recently, Aries, where that was one of the issues that you had. Like, people were changing you into who you are not because you've always been fighting for yourself instead of allowing or inviting the universe in to fight your battles with you and or for you. Okay, so because you've always had to be standing up for yourself against people who have come into your life to destroy your peace and steal from you and stuff like that, they actually brought out the devil in you too. Like, you are operating from a lower vibration, but that's not who you are. And that reading, I don't remember what series it was. I think it was a health checkup series, or maybe the invisible one out of them two. That was your story. Okay, so yeah, so it's all about you getting back to your authentic energy, which is to be generous and being considerate. Be the nice one that you actually are. Don't let people pull you outside of yourself, and you will connect with your soul group. Okay, and that's where the soulmate energy come in, and that's the magic touch. So your thing is to get, he says you're currently healing emotional wounds, so this is what you need to do. So like I said, these people who are trying to change you, these people who have managed to change your energy, God wants you to take back your power by allowing yourself to be loving and free-flowing. And all the people in your life that you know are no good for you, you talk to the universe or the Most High, whatever you want to call it, you talk to that thing and let that thing know, yeah, you're ready to get on your right path now. And don't be surprised when you start seeing people falling off. So whether that is through death, or you get in an argument and you just split and go your own ways, just know that it's God cleaning up your environment so that you can get who and what you truly deserve. Well, who? This is a case of who. So God will remove anybody in your life that can block your soulmate union, or anybody that could block your mind and heart from getting on that frequency. Okay? So don't be surprised who you see start falling out of your life, who gets pushed to the side once you're ready to actually claim your power and get what is for you, which is a beautiful relationship, because according to the cards, you deserve it. It will be your karma to get someone who is as lovely as the true you. Okay? That'd be good karma. Nice. I don't know what the hell is going on with my music. It just it's played one song and stop. I want you to play all the songs. Play all of them. Shut up. I'm sorry guys, the music is making me feel better, okay? And they play a stupid commercial that I can't even skip. Let's hope it's gonna continue to play now. Taurus at 9:40. Alright, so Taurus, in this here situation, let's see what God wants to tell you. Taurus ladies, what's your message for them, please, Most High? Holy Emmanuel. So the first one we have is authentic self-expression. It says, be true to who you really are and your life will change in the most amazing ways, Taurus. Then it has spiritual growth. It says, you are currently experiencing a lesson required for your spiritual evolution. And the lesson is, now is a good time to clean, clear, and declutter your environment. So God is saying that for you to get a soulmate, the first thing you have to do is start actually being yourself. Okay, the underlying issue here is celebration. Take time out to celebrate your awakening. You are no longer letting people dictate or run your life for you. And that is followed by inner child. You are currently healing old emotional wounds. So because you've been wounded, it has altered your personality. And the fact that you altered your personality through this wounding, it's brought out the worst in you. So now that has taken you out of your soul and into your mind. So you operate more from your mind and your eyes, like your five senses. You operate more from your five senses than being connected to that sixth sense, to your soul, and to a higher vibration as well. So because you're doing that, it's kind of disqualified you from that level of a relationship. Because if you even get a soulmate right now, because of the energies that you're in, you will destroy it. You will hurt the person. You will not appreciate them for who they actually are. And it'll be a waste of time. So for you to get a soulmate relationship that will actually last, God is saying that the first thing you need to do is start to be real with yourself, grow spiritually, and start by cleaning, clearing, and decluttering your environment, your spiritual environment. You are currently healing old emotional wounds. So the first thing you have to do is heal. So let me make a note of that. Once you heal, then you'll be in the right vibration to bring in the magic touch, you know? Yeah, of your soul group. Okay? It's all about your auric field. Making positive life changes. Okay? So yeah, God says this is a wake-up call. Alright? So that's your message, Taurus, ladies. Okay. So That's you, Taurus. Gemini at 15:09. Alright, Gemini, let's see. What does God want to tell you? What's your message for Geminis in this here situation, please, Most High? Excuse me. One more time, Gemini. Do we even want to see these cards? Oh God, yes. 10 of Wands, first card out to the Ace of Swords. Okay. It's very hard to get the truth. It's very hard to get the truth. Let's see let's see what the underlying issue is. Well, the truth is a heavy burden. The underlying issue, we have the Devil to the 9 of Swords. So that's a lot of worry about this here happiness, this new beginning in sexual relationships, soulmate sexual relationships. Good Lord. So then we have the Knight of Swords coming in. You know, we're gonna have to clarify this shit, because we're gonna have to put this in a plain language. The 10 of Wands to the Ace of Swords is very hard to get the truth. So what does God want to tell you about your sexual soulmate relationship? Is the truth is an issue here. Okay? There's a lot of worry about the happiness. I'm gonna read some more of this actually, because we have the Sun coming out next. So whoever your soulmate is, it's hard to share the truth, and they know that they have to come with the truth for you. So let's see, the Sun. So that's revelation or seeing clarity. The Page of Cups to the 9 of Pentacles to the 4 of Wands. So the fact that the Page of Cups isn't even facing the 9 of Pentacles, it's just like their back is turned. It's like they want to offer the cup, but they have no courage to face you, Gemini, to make this relationship happen, to offer you this pentacle. So instead, they walk away. And we have the Page of Pentacles coming in to the 6 of Cups to the 3 of Swords. There's the energy I was looking for. And now look, the Tower. Because they broke your heart. So they were making you an offer, like say they're your friend and shit. But this I'm gonna investigate. Because this led to this shit. So they done so much dumb shit to you, Gemini, that now for you to connect with them, it's very hard for them to even face you, to take this chance, to tell you this news. Let's take a look at this Page of Pentacles energy. Yeah. So your person fucked you over, and now he doesn't know how to come back and face you with the truth. And he knows that without the truth, y'all ain't going nowhere. So let's see what's actually in this Page of Pentacles. Let's see what they did or what they were offering. Please show it to us, Most High, if you'd be so kind. Interesting. So somebody's been getting dreams, messages from divine itself. Okay, let's see what the cards are that came out. Gang stalking. So they were joining up with people to torment your life. They've been very, very naughty, Gemini. Okay? Gang stalking to work on you. So you got the underlying issue here, dreams from the divine head creator. And we have paid and returned to sender. So now they're being tormented. There was a competition too. Perhaps this is several soulmates competing. It's like they're working with each other, yet they're competing against each other for you. Aries recruited or initiated. Yeah, somebody hired them. And my story is, one of my soulmates hired another person to fake with me, so pretend to love me and all these things. And it turned out that he actually liked me for real, and I actually liked him for real. And it turns out that he's also one of my soulmates as well. So now, because he's done all this nonsense, it's very hard to come in and tell me the truth of what's happening. Because before we can take any step forward, you'd have to tell me what the was that? Hacked. So God had to hack this stalking business by revealing stuff to you. So you know. So you're separated from your sexual soulmate because he can't tell you the truth. He's been naughty. Gang stalking you, you know. Such a fool. Anyway, that's the message for you, Gemini. So yeah, let's just put these away and get ready for Cancer's reading. Crazy ass people. What the hell is this? Okay. I'm telling you, the story of my love life is so freaking funny, eh? Somebody need to make, not even just a movie. This one need to be a series. Hollywood people can't write this. Oh, Cancer at 25, 23. Okay, so let's see. Cancer ladies, what's God's message to you in this here situation? What did I do? I don't know. There's something going on with my cards here, you guys. So that came from there. Oh, that's why. And that came from there. I don't think that's right, but so there's a deck that's missing somewhere. I'm sorry, you guys. Interesting. Okay, Cancer. Okay, it's troubling me. I don't know. I'm confused. Okay, let's continue. Is there something missing in your life, Cancer? I don't know. Let's see what God says in your reading. Maybe this has everything to do with you and your story. So, Cancer ladies, what do you want to tell them about their sexual soulmate relationship? Alright, let's see. Immature guardians keep showing itself to me in your reading. So perhaps somebody has been guiding you or giving you the wrong guidance. They can't teach you about love. You need to... Alright then. That's what's missing from you. Yeah. So spend quality time with grandparents. So if you learned about love from your parents, it's like they're not smart enough, okay? Whoever you've had guiding you when it comes to teaching you about love and relationships and how you should be in a relationship, they've been telling you nonsense. So you need to hang out with some people who are actually wise, people who actually know what they're talking about, people who are actually successful in relationships, okay? Who are in happy relationships, not relationships of convenience and that. So the underlying issue is, who are they? And then we have, it's a test. Expect a good outcome. Keep calm and carry on. So God is saying, don't worry about it. Just eat healthy food. Healthy food is you getting the right information, you allowing the right people to speak into your life, you allowing yourself to take advice that are actually good and helpful to you. Because so far you've been taking advice, but it hasn't been advice that will help you to win in the game of love or soulmate love. Because soulmate love is better than, I don't know if it's probably, if not one of the best, if it's not the best, then it's definitely one of the best, because a soulmate is somebody who is going to support you. If you two can get it right, if you two can get on the same page, that's like a friend for life. So even if you guys break up or whatever, you still remain friends. You know what I'm saying? So if you have messed it up with a soulmate, God is saying sincerely apologize. Okay, you didn't know any better, and get a part-time job, which is studying yourself, studying love, studying how to get it right. And remember that God and its delegates are protecting you. So God is on your side when it comes to you actually getting your soulmate and being in love with them and being a support system for each other. Whoever you listen to, God said listen to them and then decide for yourself. So whoever you choose to get information from, make sure that the last decision is on you. Make sure you understand why. Okay? Don't eat the junk food. There is always a way. So don't make them box you into a corner mentally and make you feel like this is the only way that it could be done because everybody's horrible. Karmics are horrible. Karmic relationships are horrible. Okay? When we come across a karmic, that's when we go through tumultuous relationships. But when we come across a soulmate, it's a very supportive union. Okay? It's a great friendship. It doesn't mean that you won't ever get angry at each other. It doesn't mean that you won't have differences and stuff like that. But above all, you'll be respectful to each other, or at least value each other. So if you even do something wrong to them, you're gonna feel it. And it's like, oh my God, I am so sorry type energy. Okay? So, immature guardians. So the advice you've been getting from people, that's what fucked up your soulmate relationship. I said keep calm and carry on. Don't you worry about it, okay? You're not alone. God is protecting you. So you're going to be, once you start seeking, you're going to be finding the right people to actually listen to now, Cancer, all right? So Leo at 32:15. Let's see, what does God want to tell you about your sexual soulmate relationship? What do you want to tell Leo ladies? Let's see. Okay. So the first card we have is Spiritual Teacher. It says you are being guided to step into your role as a spiritual teacher. And we have recognition. Someone deserves to be recognized for all that they do. Then the underlying issue here is self-love. It says you are learning that your capacity to love others is directly related to your ability to love yourself. And then we have generosity. Giving from your heart with no strings attached is what's needed now. But there's a fear. Your fears are keeping you from moving forward into the life that you truly desire. So now we have empath. It says you may be confusing other people's energy with your own. And this is a wake-up call. You're about to discover your life purpose. This is a wake-up call for you to get back into your own energy, authentic self-expression, making positive life changes on your journey. Okay, so what have we got going on here? So I'm getting a vibe of check yourself before you wreck yourself, Leo. You're taking on other people's energies as your own, and that is throwing you off your game. You need to learn to love people from a distance. Just because somebody around you is suffering don't mean that you have to allow yourself to feel their suffering. Just because somebody around you is getting it wrong doesn't mean that you have to allow yourself to be in alliance with them or to be of allegiance to them so that they don't feel so bad. By you getting yours right, you will encourage someone to get theirs right. I think that you're not living up to your full potential, and that's being deliberately done because you're too much in your empathetic energy. Okay, love is great, but self-love is even greater, because right now what you're doing is loving everybody else except for yourself. And I don't think it's deliberate. You're not loving yourself deliberately. You are not loving yourself by accident because you're focusing too much on the love you have for the people around you. So it's time for you to recognize yourself, because you have the answers within you. I feel like this spiritual teacher is you. You know so much that you yourself could be a teacher, but you're not recognizing yourself as such. You're choosing to be a supporter. You're choosing to be like in your nurse energy. You're choosing to be in your friend energy. You're not choosing to be in your boss energy. You're not choosing to sit on your throne. Okay, your throne is vacant, and that is throwing you off. So while your soulmate is out there looking for his soulmate, well, for this season, because I think we have more than one soulmate, but whoever your soulmate is supposed to be in this season, they can't find you because you're feeling sorry for somebody else. So perhaps you have somebody in your life right now, and you know that this isn't it, but because of your loving nature, you're holding on to the wrong person for the wrong reasons. And then that's automatically making you neglect the right person. And that right person is also yourself. So you are not where you're supposed to be right now, my love. Yeah. So we have the void here. It says you may be covering up the emptiness or pain through an addiction. You need to go. Let's see, we got surrender and speaking up coming up. You need to be true to yourself. You need to start speaking truth to yourself, Leo. That person that you're with, their soulmate is out there. And no matter how much you care for them, you won't be able to strengthen them like their actual soulmate would. Your souls are not connected. Okay, so that's what God wants you to know. You're not with who you're supposed to be with. You're with someone, you're loving them, they're respecting you or enjoying the love that you're giving them. Are they loving you back, Leo? Do you feel loved by them? Do you feel respected and appreciated by them? Or are you just like a crutch? Are you filling that void for them? And you know, once they feel strong, they're just gonna dash you to the side. I'm not telling you to dash them to the side, but you need to put them to the side so that their real soulmate can come pick them up and you can link up with your real soulmate. Because as long as you stay on this path with this person, you and your soulmate, your paths will not collide. Okay? So that's what God wants to tell you. Virgo 3950. Let's see what God wants to tell you about your soulmate, your sexual soulmate relationship. Virgo ladies, what's your message for them, please? Okay, so God wants to tell you it's a God-made earthquake. So God is shaking shit up. Okay, so let's see. Underlying issue is the land. So something that was once firm is being shaken by God. Yeah, vibration. Moons. So females. So perhaps a lot of competition. So you're in a relationship where he has a lot of girls. So you're not the only one. Well, God is doing this. Let's read on to see what's going on. So we got stars, water. So this person is loving more than you, okay? We got county or parish, sea. So that would be you. You're bugged. God made wildfire. So why is God doing all this? God made famine. Illness. Why is God testing you like this? Oh, DNA manipulation. Interesting. God made volcanic eruption. Yo. You know we need to get some more information here. Okay, so just know you can rest in peace, okay? Knowing that God is doing all the madness that is going on. And it's never for no good reason, okay? So before you want to get vexed with the Most High God, just relax and let me find out why the man is doing what he's doing. Why she is doing what it is doing, okay? Girl, let me love you. Me love you. Okay, so perhaps, Virgo, you're putting too much emphasis on him loving you and you're not loving yourself. So this is probably a lesson in you learning to love yourself first. So God is testing you. So let's find out why is God doing this. That's just based on the music and So let's see. It makes sense though, but let's see if that's exactly what it is. So why are you doing this to Virgo? What are you trying to teach Virgo by creating all this upheaval in her love life? Please, Most High. Let's help her out. What are you trying to teach her? I figured it would be this deck. You don't know. If you know the decks, you would know that it would be this deck. I think you could be, yeah. It's about loving yourself first. Okay? Because it's nice to have someone to love us as well. But it should always start with us loving ourselves. Yeah. Life is sweeter when someone else loves us. But life is a lot more steady when we love ourselves anyway. So it's like you loving me is like a cherry on top of the icing on top of the cake, because I am already the cake with the gorgeous icing. Tasty, not too sweet, just perfect icing. Yeah, that's me. You coming in and loving me, you're like the sprinkles or the cherries or whatever else on top of that. You're not needed, but you make it even better, you know. So let's see. I'm complete all by myself, and that's not a bad thing. Okay, only weak men won't love women who are complete within themselves, because when you're complete, they can't control you, because you don't need them. When you don't need them, then they have to give you a certain level of respect, because you don't have to take their shit. Strong men love fulfilled women who don't need them. And love should be that way. Love shouldn't be because you need somebody. It's because you want them. You choose them. You like them. You know? Let's see what God is trying to teach you. Virgo ladies, what are you trying to teach the Virgo by creating this upheaval? I'm hearing I did a good job explaining it. But could you please make the card come out so she can get it from you? Because you know you're the boss here. They more believe you than me. Okay. Do it nicely, I beg. So we got retreat. Let's see the cards that came out. So it was this one first. Love yourself first. You need to make him know, look, I don't have to stay here and take this shit. Okay? What the fuck is this? Who are these people? Why do I need to share you with other people? Am I not enough for you? Then we have codependency. So see, you're being codependent. So you feel like you can't be without this person, because you feel like this could be the one. But everything that I said to you before these cards came out, yeah, you see yourself being in a serious relationship with this one. But your job first is to pay attention to the red flags. The red flags is this codependency that you feel. So your perception of how to keep a relationship is off. Okay, you cannot be afraid to lose the person, because once they see, if they're not an evolved person, if they're not a mature person, once they see that you are afraid to lose them, then they know, I got power over this one. Only a mature man will not use that against you. But if you have a man who is not completely evolved to that mental state, then he will use that against you. And I think that this is what you've got here, because just because this guy sees that you're not going to go anywhere no matter what you do, because you feel like he's the one, he chooses to do whatever the hell he wants to do. But God is saying, pay attention to the red flags. You will get what you allow. So you have the power to not allow this person to do this to you. Okay? Don't play with him. Don't play with him. Don't play with him. Say calling in your soulmate. You need to act right, because you don't need to take that shit. You need to believe that you don't need to take that shit. If you play your cards right by loving yourself, and this person chooses to leave you, let him go. God has somebody else for you. He was probably just your tester, so you could get into the right frame of mind for when the real one comes. So he come in like maybe a soulmate standing, but he's out of order. So this person, clearly, he took advantage of your weakness. He took advantage of your vulnerability. Okay? So what kind of attitude is that? What does that say about his character? You know what I'm saying? A soulmate is actually going to support you. A soulmate who is evolved properly. So he fucking defective. Okay? He's very defective. You don't need that. So yeah. So yeah, so God is in full control of what is happening here. Don't let them take advantage of you. You are the complete cake. Let them recognize you as a complete cake. They're only icing and cherries and chocolate and shit like that. You are the whole fucking cake. You can look after yourself. You don't need them. Their job in your life is supposed to be to give you affection and give you support when you need it. But when it comes to your emotional stability, that is your job to complete for yourself. When it comes to your financial stability, that is your job to secure for yourself. I don't know how you grew up or who taught you or how you came to the kind of thinking that you operate off of. But the programming, if it's not good enough for you, then it's time to delete that programming and fill it with the right programming. You understand? So that you could take control of your life instead of giving people the power to control you. You cannot be upset with him. He's wrong morally, but it is your responsibility to make sure that you don't tolerate any less. And first, you have to learn the right way. Okay, the right way to perceive a relationship, the right way to perceive yourself. You need to be self-sufficient. Like I said, you need to be the whole cake, and anybody that come into your life after that will be the cherry and the chocolate and the sprinkles and whatever else you like on top of cake, right? But make sure you're a whole cake with icing, if possible. Don't need someone, want someone, okay? Okay. All right, Virgo, that's you. So Libra ladies, let's see what does God want to tell you about your sexual soulmate relationship. What do you want to tell? Oh, I forgot to check the time. So let's say 52:20. Okay, ouch. What do you want to tell Libra about their sexual soulmate relationship that is worth saving? One more time, Libra. This feels kind of insignificant, but just out of curiosity, we want to know what that is. Okay. Interesting. Hello. What the hell is this? So the first card we have to come out is politician. And then we have secret society female. Good Lord. The underlying issue is artist. Police, comedian, male, and a psychologist who's not afraid to speak. It's Earth Angel. salesperson, secret society male. Artist. So an artist is someone who creates, someone who uses their imagination and creates things. Okay, it's all about art. Doesn't mean it's pretty. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. All right, so constructing policing for this idiot. What's that? Hey. So okay, so you paint a picture of policing for this idiot, this comedian male. So I guess this is the guy. Okay, so it's like he has no self-discipline, and you actually create that for him. Libra, artist, police, comedian male. But he seems to be of a secret society. So we have psychologist, singer, earth angel. So a psychologist is someone who works on someone's psyche. So it's like you're changing this person by making them start to take some responsibility for their behavior, policing their behavior, policing what they choose to create. Okay, so it's like this person was in the earth just doing whatever the fuck he feel like, to who he feel like, when he feel like. Okay, and then here you come changing them up. Because what? Because of your energy, earth angel energy. Okay, so you have sold it to this secret society male. So that would be this guy. So you have managed to convince him. So now the question is, politician and secret society female. So let's get clarification for this part. But that's the underlying issue. You have helped this person to stop and check themselves and actually start to act like they have some level of self-control or self-restraint. You know, you've kind of tugged on their heartstrings and their empathy, so that they don't just go around doing things to people and not care about the consequences of how the other person feels. Okay, they're actually stopping to think about the other person now, and that's all thanks to you. So let me see what this part is saying about your actual. All right, so please clarify politician and secret society female. Are we doing this together or separately? Separately. So politician, politics. So politics is all about ideologies and beliefs and who should have the power and shit like that. But let's see what God wants to tell us about this politician energy first of all. One more time, Libra. Now we are the sheep of his pastures, entering his gates with praise. Okay, so we have a blank slate coming here. So something is starting over. Yeah, you've given your soulmate a new lease on life. So we have loss of property. Politician is clarified by loss of property. Let's see. Is it in the reverse or in the upright? Let's make sure. It feel more right. Okay, so it's more in the upright, but it still feel kind of right like this too, but it's more powerful upright. So loss of property, and the underlying issue here is a beginning, a new beginning, but it comes with loss of money and loss of loyalty and loss of opportunities, but I think, and loss of influence. But I think that what you have given them is much better than any of this. If they play their cards right, they'll get all these things back much stronger than they ever have, because now they'll be doing it in the light instead of doing it for the dark, you know. So loss of property, okay, let's see. So secret society female, what do you want us to know about that energy, please? Secret society female. There's a deck calling out to me, but it don't feel right. What kind of energy is this? See? Being infiltrated. Being manipulated. Alright, Mosai, come through properly. Let me see what you want to guide us to clarify this secret society female energy. Yeah, I was being called to this deck, but that didn't fucking feel right. So this deck basically has all good energy in it, okay? So whoever the secret society female is like she wanted me to pull cards that have, there's no way that I could pull a negative card, but she don't know that God can make it flip. But you say I didn't feel the authenticity with that deck calling me. I more feel it with this. So let's get the tea that they're trying to hide, shall we? So this secret society female is not weak. That's the first thing that should have taught us. Whoever you're up against, or whoever has decided to go against you, she's not weak. So let's secret society females have the clarification. Excuse me. Two more times, Libra. Alright, Most High, please don't allow this lady to try and infiltrate this message anymore. Just block her out, please, so we can get our messages. Who the fuck is she? She need to get out of here. You're not stronger than God. Idiot. Okay. So we have illness. So she's a sick cookie. We have lonely and possessed. So because she wanted to hold on to your soulmate, she was manipulating him, turning him into a beast. And she is a big part of the reason why there's a loss of property here between you. Like you no longer belong to him and he no longer belong to you. So your soul contract basically got terminated largely because of her infiltration. Okay, the underlying issue here is silence and influenced. So she silenced him and she influenced him because she was jealous. She was jealous of your presence in his life. She was jealous of the fact that you made him happy, and she thought that you were going to take him away from her. Okay? We got privileged and hunger and territorial. Yeah, she was like, yo, this is mine. And no, you cannot have him. You cannot come in here. I'm claiming him for myself. Possessed. So her power was so strong that she managed to do it too. So, yeah. Okay. So that's what happened to your sexual soulmate connection. Libra. Oh, let's see what this card was. A hairdresser. Yeah. Well, in my case, this would be me. So it's like I'm irrelevant to her. Because she's the one with the power here. He don't even have power. She silenced him and everything. She possessed him. Okay? He had no power, or he has no power of his own. So I don't know if you're a hairdresser too, or whatever you do, this would represent you. So you were insignificant in the equation. Alright? So that's what happened to your sexual soulmate relationship that is actually worth saving. Are you willing to fight for this person? You know, my one, he's way too fucked up here for me. The sexual chemistry was very much off the charts, but that's not enough to keep me. That is not enough to keep me. He's too fucked up, and he's gonna come over here and try that shit on me. I'm gonna fuck him up. Because I've had enough of the bullshit. I'm not the one to help to get him back to where he needs to be. At least not in my immediate vicinity. I'll fuck him up. Straight up. I will hurt him. So it's better if you just stay away. That's my story. Yeah. Okay. Woo. Shit. Libra. Alright. So Scorpio at 107.34. Let's see what does God want to tell you about your sexual, your sexual soulmate relationship that's worth saving. What does God want you to know about that matter there? Scorpio ladies. One more time, Scorpio. One more time, and that's it. 5 of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. It says, reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by money issues. 5 of Autumn. That's what's at the bottom of the deck here for you. Reach out to others. So, Scorpio, are you being stubborn? You need help. You need someone, but you're choosing not to. Let's see what's coming next. The Empress. Time to take action. The power of creativity. Success that allows for a life of luxury. And then we have the Two of Summer. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So somebody done piss you off. And it's like the wheel. Delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck. A new car or travel. You're like, I am not fucking calling him. Fuck that bitch. But Scorpio, I feel like you're the one. Yeah, bring fun into everything you do. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs and an unexpected talent for multitasking. So God is like, you need to lighten up. You need to lighten up. Okay? I'm feeling like part of this is your fault. It says a romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So you're shutting him out. Okay? But it's like you're cutting off your nose to spite your face. Is that how they say? So it's like you're cutting off your nose, then you're gonna be a woman walking around with no nose. That's not gonna be pretty, is it? So it's like, you know that you should be reaching out to this person, but you're deliberately not reaching out. You're being very stubborn. Even your cards didn't want to come out. God says you need to follow your passion. This says when it comes to your career, be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. But this is not a career reading. This is a love reading. So follow your passion when it comes to your love life. You know that what you really want is to reach out, but you're choosing to be hard. Why? You're being stubborn. God says there is a better choice. You're not seeing things clearly. You're running away from the truth. That's why. 7 of Winter. Okay? I'm done with you. Hey, there was a Scorpio. Yeah. There was even the adult, the senior Scorpios is the same thing. She was in the same energy as you. So being stubborn for no good reason. It's unjustified, Scorpio. And this is a reading based on relationships that are actually worth saving. So you could let him go if you want to, but who's gonna be sad here? He might be sad too, but you're definitely gonna be sad. And then what happened when some next chick snatch him up? What do you think? He should remain faithful to you and say no to them when he don't even know whether or not you want to be with him? Let's see how he feels since you're not talking to him. Let's see how he feel about you not reaching out to him. How does he feel, please, both sides? Are you ready for this, Scorpio? Is he a stubborn person like you? If he's stubborn like you, he probably won't give a fuck either. How does he feel about Scorpio not reaching out? Which deck do we find that answer in? Let's see. So this is Teach Me How to Love deck. Now I'm interested to see what card's gonna come out. Senior Scorpio females are going through the same thing. I don't know if it's a Scorpio thing. But in their one, I don't think that they were together. I think her one is a new somebody. But she wants him and she won't go get him. she won't reach out to him. But she wants him. And he obviously wants her. Because he's a soulmate, you know. So once she sparked that fire, it will blaze. But she ain't even lighting the match. Like you. Let's see, how does he feel, Wolfside? How does he feel about Scorpio not reaching out to him? Bypass, thank you. Okay, it says thank your partner for 3 things that you really appreciate them doing or being for you. So how does he feel? He feel like you ought to be grateful for him. He's like, am I not good to you? How can you just throw me in the bin like that? You're not being nice right now, Scorpio. Like, what's wrong with you? Oh gosh. Yeah, he's like, you need to look at me for who I truly am and how I'm actually dealing with you. You're not seeing, and even God said you're not seeing him clearly. So you need to make a list, Scorpio. That will help you. And I know you guys have a kind of powerful kind of energy. You know, you are like cut off kings and queens, which is fine. But if it's not justified, then that kind of works against you, doesn't it? So it's better for your cutoff game to be justified. In this case, it's not justified. Your sweetheart misses you and he thinks you're acting like a crazy woman right now. And he would really love it if you stop. So if you get out a pen and a piece of paper and you write what good things he's done for you, even write the bad things, and see how they measure up. You know what I'm saying? Be honest about who he is. That will help you to make your decision. Probably help you to calm down as well, because you're pissed about something. Okay? So maybe he did do something to fuck up, but you know, he's worth forgiving. Alright? So good luck with that. Sagittarius at 118.21. Alright, let's see. So what does God want to tell you about your situation? Soulmates in sexual relationships that are worth saving. Sagittarius ladies, what do you want to tell them, please, Most High? Sagittarius ladies. Oh shit, okay, I wrote. Alright, Sagittarius, let's see. So we have renewal and impartiality. So bringing back balance by starting over. Okay? So some kind of effing up, some kind of upheaval took place and you're getting a start over. A start over that's balanced, to start over. You have an opportunity to start off on a clean slate. So basically, any truths that you know he ought to know at this time, you need to tell him now that you're starting over, so that you start this thing clean, so that it's strong. It's built on a firm foundation, so nobody has no secrets over you. You already told your loved one. So it's like he won't give a F, because he already knows what's going on, because you already told him. So anybody who think that they got something on you by sharing secrets or anything like that with your love, like he already knows. So yeah, the underlying issue here is destiny. And the Sagittarius, the senior Sagittarius ladies, I think that they're reading, but the energy was the same. Okay, so we got destiny, perfection. So perfection is balance, justice. Okay, so things are being more balanced. Same energy repeating itself, and it's gonna bring back the passion. Okay, we have victim, enlightenment. So you need to talk about it. Victim, enlightenment. You have to start off with complete honesty. Okay, so that they could be wise as to what is actually going on. Any despondence, any unhappiness, any confusion that is present, once he knows what is going on with you, then he knows what is going on with you. Okay, so when you give him the details, he'll be able to understand your emotions. And rejection, trickery, expansion, confusion, instinct, vanity, worldly things. So let's see what that is saying. So the underlying issue here is heading towards your destiny, which is a perfect beginning where there are no secrets. Okay, so something bad went down, victim. Something bad happened, and your partner need to know. Okay, you need to make them wise about what happened. So we got despondence, rejection, trickery, expansion of confusion. So yeah, so this sadness and this rejection and all this trickery is getting even bigger, and that's creating more confusion. And let's see, so their instinct is telling them that you're just vain, vanity. Okay, that's what brings you joy. That's where you see your self-worth. So your person is seeing you as being very materialistic. Okay, and I feel like it's more than that for you. It's deeper than that. So your person is being encouraged to look at you from a worldly perspective, because you won't share your innermost thoughts with them. So, and they're choosing to just accept this isolation, but it won't be as strong. If you choose not to share with them, you will be shutting yourself out of having their full support, because no matter what you share with them, they will support you. Like I said, the senior ladies, Sagittarius ladies reading, it bore the same message. The same message came out. So I suggest that you watch that one, because it most likely have something to do with you. Your partner is in full support of you, whether you're good or you're bad. They're right there with you. They actually love you, love you, love you. Okay? So don't be scared to speak your truth. Like I said to the other Sagittarius, the elder ones, even if they get upset and they need to go away to breathe and, catch themselves or whatever, don't worry. They'll be back once they've returned to their level-headed self. They'll return once they're calm again, because they actually love you for real, for real. Okay? So you're getting an opportunity to start over. Clean slate with the truth. The absolute truth. Don't hide anything from them. Because if you imagine if you hide something and they finally find out afterwards, they'll be pissed. So it's like going through that fucking shit again. They'll be very upset. You'll be upset at yourself. But I'm telling you, just speak the truth. Okay. Capricorn 12521. Capricorn ladies, what does God want you to know about your sexual soulmate relationship? Capricorn ladies. Capricorn ladies. Capricorn ladies. Two more times, Capricorn. Forgive yourself and others. Keep calm and carry on, Capricorn. Okay. So it takes courage to be original. And God wants you to seek inspiration and pay attention to what is your current inspiration. So to be inspired, like what has triggered you? Who or what has triggered you? So it's like you're copying someone, but you're not copying the right energy or the right ideology or the right person. So you're emulating your relationship based off somebody else's, and it's not serving you the way that it's serving them or the way you perceive it serving them. God says it takes courage to be original. So what God wants you to do in this here situation is to be yourself. Your current inspiration should be your truths, your understandings, okay, your opinions, your desires, your aims and objectives, okay? So stop watching other people, because what works for them may not be the right formula for you. And I think that that's the issue here in your relationship, and it's causing the upheaval that you're experiencing. And God wants you to just forgive yourself. Don't worry about it. Now you know better. Start making the changes. You can spend at least 5 minutes being upset, okay? Just 5 minutes, and then that's it. Keep calm and carry on, okay? So that's the 5-minute wave right there. Like, damn. Okay, 5 minutes up now. Move on. Okay? And realize that you cannot please everyone. So somebody wants you to behave a certain way in your relationship. Yo, that does not work for you. So whoever this is that prefer to see you behaving that way, say I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that's not working for me. Like look at what's happening in my relationship. Okay, it doesn't work. Maybe it works for you, but it's not working for me. So I'm gonna have to forge my own path towards my future, right? So God says educate yourself. What do you need to learn? Yeah, you need to reprogram yourself. But it all starts with you getting to know yourself and what you like. Because if this is your soulmate, then that means that you have more in common. But if you're listening to someone else's opinions and you're allowing them to teach you, it's like they're in a soulmate relationship with them and they are not their soulmate. So the third person who you've been listening to, who's been guiding you on how to behave in relationship, the one you're with is not their soulmate. They are not soul connected. You and this person are soul connected. So that means that your soul, you have to tap into your soul so that you can connect to your soulmate. Understand? That's how the science works. So whoever you are, be yourself. If he don't like it, let him tell you. and then you can make some kind of compromise. Okay, but don't allow other people to tell you how to be and who to be, because they're on their own path and their own journey. Okay, so that's what God wants to tell you. Okay, so next, Aquarius at 13108. 13108. Okay, Aquarius lady, so what does God want to tell you about your soulmate, your sexual soulmate relationship? Wait, hang on, Aquarius, I'm sorry, I just need to this is hard work. I need to get up soon, but I soon done anyway. I got 2 more. Oh shit. Oh damn. Okay, come on, let's go. Okay, Aquarius, what does God want to tell you about your sexual soulmate relationship? Aquarius ladies, what does God want to tell you? Oh. Oh. 3 more. I think I might take tomorrow off. Or maybe I need to start doing them individually, because this is long. All this sitting down is just like, oh my god. I even did the men's one standing up yesterday. Most of the day. Most of the reading. I need to work something out. I have to have a talk with the boss. Alright, Most High, what's your message for Aquarius ladies? Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. So God's message for you is crime. Who did something? Was it you? Or was it your soulmate? Somebody committed a crime here. The underlying issue is a fungal infection. Loss of position. So someone's filthiness made them lose their position, and loss of vision. So someone wasn't seeing clearly, and it made them lose their position. So you're no longer the partner of your soul your soulmate. So your soulmate is gonna get a new soulmate. Okay? But because of some kind of crime, you lost this opportunity and you lost this family. So now we have a clean slate coming in. So God is like, I'm gonna give you a do-over. You had lots of hearing, like, can you hear me now? We have lots of psychic abilities. Okay, so you're gonna, ooh, and that made a loss of lover. And then we have another blank slate coming in. So that's 2 times now. So God is giving you another one. Loss of loyalty. Loss of libido. Loss of God's favor. Then we have break. A loss of direction. What did you do? So let's see. Okay, so what does God want you to do now? Let's find out. What do you want Aquarius to do now? What is your suggestion or your advice to Aquarius? What should they do now? I heard if you want him back. So what should you do now if you want him back? If you don't want him back, then you don't need to do nothing. So if you want him back. Excuse me. Mystery card. If you have wishful thinking. Ooh, okay, wait, let's see the card that come out. So new door, it says your prayers have been answered and a new door is being held open for you. So if you want him back, you need to pray. Okay, if you have wishful thinking, you need to surrender those limiting beliefs. So all you have to do is believe that you can. Allow your spirit to grow and rejoice. So God says you can have him back if you choose to believe, but it starts with prayer. So God is like, ask me for him. And like, if you really want him back, you need to talk to me. And you need to believe that I can do it too. Because just talking to me isn't going to help you. And plus, obviously, you're going to have to change those limiting beliefs. So whatever it was, whatever limiting belief it was that caused you to commit whatever crime you committed, God wants you to stop it, because obviously those beliefs are bringing out the worst in you. And see how it done destroy your soulmate relationship. Okay? Sorry, let me turn this down a bit. I was gonna skip it, but that sounded kind of bad still. Clean out. So whatever you did, you fucked up big time. Not only with your soulmate, but also losing God's favor. So God is like, if you really want him back, you have to come through me. Alright? Let's see what this parting way is. Yeah, it says it may be time to move on from this personal situation. So you lost out because of some crime you committed, okay? Aquarius. So in order to make peace with your soulmate, you have to make peace with God first. Make peace with God, peace with yourself. Because if that's the case, it's like this person is in their high vibrational energy and you're in your low vibrational energy. Those two things just won't go together. Not in a soulmate connection. That would be more like a karmic kind of relationship, and we don't do karmic relationships over here. Well, most of the time, because karmic relationships actually come to teach us, but soulmate relationships come to comfort us and support us and help us to gently grow. Karmic relationships come to yank us and fucking shake us. Yeah, we don't need that kind of drama right now. So yeah, so crime. And God says, if you want him, you have to come through me first. Yeah. So that's your message, Aquarius. Now, Pisces at 141.23. 141.23. Pisces, what does God want to tell you about your sexual soulmate relationship? Pisces ladies, what does God want to tell you about your sexual soulmate relationship? Two more times, Pisces. All right, let's see. What does God want to tell you? Pisces ladies. Sexual soulmate relationships worth saving. Mountain. So you got blockages right off the bat. Let's see. So let's see. So we have man-made volcanic eruption. And we have bacteria. And we have man-made earthquake. So we got people infiltrating your relationship. They are blocking you, Pisces. They are blocking you from being able to cooperate. So we have God-made rain coming in on this man-made wildfire. Hello! Okay. So God is coming in to fight on your behalf. God is like, I'll put that shit out. Ew. Guys, I will bring an end to that shit. I'll bring a drought to that man-made hell. They think that they're powerful. I'm gonna show them. Guys, like, I got you, Pisces. You don't worry about a thing. So people have come in and have dirtied your relationship. Okay, it's humans that are interfering in your soulmate relationship, but the underlying issue is they're trying to block the cooperation of you and your partner, but God is coming in to fix it. That was very short and sweet. Yeah, we got stars coming in. All right, so yeah, you're about to shine again. You hear me? They're gonna be drowning. So we got country, so that means the entire crew. So it sound like it's more than one person. So a group of people got together to create this tsunami, but God is gonna turn them into water animals. That means there's gonna be a lot of raining. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. Fungus for the work that they did, civil servants. So God is about to, the work that they did on you earthly beings. You know, they made you cry, they made you miss each other and whatnot. They created bad energy between you and your loved one. So God is about to reduce them to water animals. So that means there's gonna be a lot of crying. Basically they can't come on land to reach you. Okay, they'll be confined to that kind of energy, that watery energy. Okay, they're gonna be all up in their feelings and can't do shit about it, because obviously God is gonna bring you two back together. Okay, so you've been infiltrated, but God is about to fix it. So this is what I have for you guys. Thank you all so much for joining me. Until next time, my darlings, you take care of yourself and take care of those who love you. All right? Bye-bye.